Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew thanked the various stakeholder institutions, organizations, and individuals who participated in the 90-day campaign against crime and violence. In an event called Beyond the 90 Days, presentations were made looking at the findings coming out of various discussions groups done within communities with victims and perpetrators and professionals as well, from various backgrounds and fields of endeavors. Prime Minister Drew took the opportunity to thank all who participated as he addressed core reasons for taking the course of action that included examining the issue from a public health perspective embedded in the crime and violence in the Federation.
As was presented by Hans, Mr. Richards, he looked at the epidemiological level, and I'm hoping that when he presented that it brought home the point of what violence really is. It behaves like a disease. That's its nature. And if it behaves like a disease, the body of scientific approaches to deal with diseases is from a public health perspective. Hence, within that model, you will find the approaches to deal with the scourge of crime and violence. However, it cannot be understated, though, that law enforcement and the judicial system, they are fundamental as well in dealing with this matter. But beyond just the issues of law enforcement, of course, we look at all of the other approaches that are also critically important. And so I want to thank the task force for taking on this mantle, for taking on such a huge task of going out and putting a plan together in bringing the Federation together, both St. Kitts and Nevis, in addressing this issue.
It is understood that analysis of data and other forms of information will continue. Glenn Bart reporting for SK Newsline.
The police have charged Tristan Richards of New Road St. Kitts, age 27, and Brianna Berridge of Gillard's Meadows, age 21, on 2 warrants each for the offenses of possession of firearm and possession of ammunition. Their criminal infractions, according to police, were committed on November 30th at Gillard's Meadows. Both were charged at the Bastia Police Station on December 2nd and have been remanded to His Majesty's Prison as of December 3rd, 2024. I'm Andre Huey for SKN Newsline.
Get ready for an unforgettable night of worship, praise, and powerful performances. The Jesus is for Everyone Festival is coming to St. Kitts on December 7th, headlining the festival from Trinidad, the dynamic and anointed Jared Nurse. And that's not all. Get ready for an all-star lineup featuring the best gospel artists from across the Caribbean. From St. Kitts, we have Paige, M1, and the sensational Tahila Gospel Band. Plus, live performances from JB and Nigel Lopez from Trinidad, Anointed Veil from Jamaica, and La Twain from Antigua. It's all happening at the Dr. William Connor Primary School, starting at 7 p.m. sharp. You don't want to miss Jared Nurse and this incredible gathering of worship and praise. Tickets are $45, but you can get your early bird tickets for $35. Bring the kids along too. Tickets for children under 12 are only $20. Mark your calendars, December 7th. It's the Jesus is for Everyone Festival with Jared Nurse headlining and a night full of uplifting gospel performances.
I love the Cable because they're real. What you see is what you get. No hidden agenda, no tricks, just real, honest communication.
The SKN Newsline website now offers you more news. Log on to www.sknnewsline.com for local, regional, and international news. You can also watch the latest newscast and keep abreast with news in sports, all from sknnewsline.com. That's www.sknnewsline.com. News at your fingertips.
Good day to the beautiful people of St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Martin News Desk now airs on
Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays on TVC
at 11 a.m. and then again at 5 p.m. So
make sure to tune in.
Introducing St. Kitts and Nevis's newest TV channel, Television Caribbean, TVC Channel 40 on the cable's Ultra TV. TVC promises to deliver the finest in television broadcasting in St. Kitts and Nevis and the Caribbean, with some of the best local programs in news, sports, and entertainment. Join us for Insights, where we delve into the lives of our guests.
Let me see what happens if I put this thing. Big explosion, like, okay, note to self, don't do that again.
Or get in-depth analysis on Newsline 360. We have sports, entertainment, and inspiration. It's all here on TVC Channel 40 on the cable's Ultra TV, on TelTV Cable Network in St. Martin, and on our website www.tvcplus.live. TVC Channel 40. See the difference.
Independent opposition member of the Nevis Island Assembly, MP Cleon Stapleton Simmons, described the 2025 budget presented by Premier Mark Brantley as tax-driven. While Stapleton admits that COVID-19 and its associated depression has had adverse economic influence on Nevis, she believes that the CCM-led Nevis Island administration has not been successful in stimulating new sources of economic growth for the island. MP Stapleton Simmons was presenting her response to the budget address delivered by Nevis's Minister of Finance, Premier Mark Brantley.
There is no clear certainty as to what projects will actually be completed and when. The only reality that was afforded to the people of Nevis is the fact that there will certainly be a more rigorous approach to taxation. Madam President, it is indeed sad to report that the government presented another tax-driven budget. This seems to have become the norm for the government for the past 5 or 6 years, because there really is no new growth in our economy. Madam President, of course, this is perhaps not all to the fault of the government. Some blame can be attributed to the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as the global recession that we faced a mere 2 years ago. However, Madam President, it appears, and I say this objectively, that this government is on a mission to get blood from stone by taxing Nevisians to death to obtain revenue without any regard to the constant daily pressure that the people are facing.
According to Stapleton Simmons, the presentation of the budget comes at a time of much economic uncertainty. Glenn Bart reporting for SK Newsline.
Miss Sonia Parry was recently appointed as Japan's Honorary Consul General in St. Kitts and Nevis. At a cocktail reception held at Palm Courts Garden in Fortlands, several well-wishers and dignitaries, including His Excellency Matsubara Yutaka, Ambassador of Japan, witnessed the official appointment and the presentation of her letter of commission.
Miss Sonia Parry is hereby appointed Honorary Consul General of Japan in Basseterre, St. Christopher and Nevis. Kamikawa Yoko, Minister for Foreign Affairs, Tokyo, June 1st, 2024. Congratulations.
Ambassador, I look forward to carrying out my duties as Honorary Consul and to assisting the government of Japan with the planned deepening of its ties with the Federation of St. Christopher and Nevis. It takes a village to raise a child, and so I cannot close without recognizing the presence of my family and friends.
Ms. Parry is an attorney at law in St. Kitts and Nevis with over 20 years of experience in the legal profession and has balanced her career pursuits with community services, charitable work, and notable contributions as a member of the Rotary Club of St. Kitts.
Get ready for an unforgettable night of worship, praise, and powerful performances. The Jesus is for Everyone Festival is coming to St. Kitts on December 7th, headlining the festival from Trinidad, the dynamic and anointed Jared Nurse. And that's not all. Get ready for an all-star lineup featuring the best gospel artists from across the Caribbean. From St. Kitts, we have Paige, M1, and the sensational Tahila Gospel Band. Plus, live performances from JB and Nigel Lopez from Trinidad, Anointed Veil from Jamaica, and LaTwain from Antigua. It's all happening at the Dr. William Connor Primary School, starting at 7 p.m. sharp. You don't want to miss Jared Nurse and this incredible gathering of worship and praise. Tickets are $45, but you can get your early bird tickets for $35. Bring the kids along too. Tickets for children under 12 are only $20. Mark your calendars, December 7th. It's the Jesus is for Everyone Festival with Jared Nurse headlining and a night full of uplifting gospel performances.
Good day to the beautiful people of St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Martin News Desk now airs on
Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays on TVC
at 11 a.m. and then again at 5 p.m. So
make sure to tune in.
I love the cable because they really look out for different groups of people. I'm on the creative pack, and they provide services tailored and dedicated to people just like me.
Online radio has never been this great. It's Voice of the Caribbean Radio at voiceofthecaribbean.net. Tune into Voice of the Caribbean Radio for great Caribbean programs, news, entertainment, sports, and current affairs. Wake up each morning and be inspired with One Day at a Time with Kim Huey. Stay abreast with news across the Caribbean and internationally with the Caribbean News Hour, and be entertained with shows like Reggaeville, Caribbean Classics, and Jive Music Show. Visit our website or listen us on TuneIn Radio. There is so much more on Voice of the Caribbean Radio, reaching the Caribbean and beyond. Check website for program schedule.
At Digital Print Plus and Crafted by Design, we're thrilled to be your go-to print shop located in the heart of Bastille. From essential services like printing, copying, and laminating, to a diverse array of school supplies, arts and craft materials, and office essentials, we've got you covered. Don't fret, Digital Print Plus and Crafted by Design are here to stay and ready to be your trusted partners for all your printing and craft supply needs. Ready for a visit? Find us at the corner between Dillio and Princess Street. Just look for the vibrant pink and yellow building with white doors. We can't wait to welcome you to our creative haven.